You wrote, "So you believe being born white that every white person is bad and wrong?" No, but I'm so glad you asked the question this way. Because I absolutely remember growing up thinking that being a racist was the absolute worst thing someone could be. Because growing up in the Boston area, I remember that we would see pictures in our history books of angry white mobs during the civil rights movement. And we were so convinced that if we lived back during that time, we would absolutely be marching alongside Martin Luther King. We were being taught actively that Martin Luther King Jr. brought an end to racism in the United States. Mind you, this is 20 years after he was unalived. So of course, seeing those images and believing the narrative that we were taught, there's no way that we would associate ourselves with those white mobs. That and people that wore pointy white hoods was our definition of what racism looked like. But the truth is, the most extreme expression of something isn't the thing that keeps a system going. Most white folks living today, even if they're against CRT and BLM, will still look back at those images and think that they're nothing like those people. And that's because we only associate racism with overt hatred of someone because of their skin color. Even though that is an aspect of racism, it is not the driving force behind the racial caste system. What I do believe to be true is that when you're born into a system, that doesn't make you inherently bad or wrong. It's when you recognize that a system is doing harm to people that you start to have some moral responsibility.